Welcome! This is Songs of Conquest that just got into early access. Apparently, and according to the trailers I've seen, this is not similar, well, similar enough to something like Heroes of Might and Magic or what's it called? King's Legacy. It seems neat. I asked for a code. Here we are. I have been told that the thing I should be playing at the start is the Song of Stout Heart. Because, you know, actually, let's get into full screen while I sneeze, because that should teach us the basics. So we are going to do that. Let's go. Okay, in the year 593 AA, young Cecilia Stoutheart rose to Baroness after the untimely death of her father. When ore shipment from Barkspur's rich mines go missing and rumors of bandits are brought to the new ruler, Cecilia leads a small force to investigate the missing resources and restore lawfulness to the barony. I was like, I realized I said lawfulness, but I read it as lawlessness, and I got very confused. Okay. Use tab to cycle between your wielders and control tab to cycle between the towns and settlements. Oh yeah, it's also pixel art. So we're on our way to the quarries of Flint Hills, old shipment of stone. This region had stopped, and she was determined to find out why. She suspected an uprising of bandits and peasants, and had already sent troops to the region to restore order. Okay, so we have an objective. This is our map. We can move around with the arrow keys. Movement! Click the right mouse button to set a destination for your wielder. Right click the same destination again to confirm and move. As a wielder, you also interact with locations using the right mouse button. Left mouse button is used for selection and inspecting. Okay, and the movement indicator shows how many movement points your wielder has left, which is this thing up here. If your wielder has no more movement left, you might want to end your turn. If you have nothing left to be able to research, press end turn. Okay. So let's go over here, and then we can visit the milestone, which gave us more movement. Nice. Let's check this out. The commander wore stout heart colors and the distinctive sign of the Corvus Reserves. Stolen ore was one thing, but an uprising against stout heart troops was more serious. Okay, so we found an old artifact. Okay, we'll take the dagger. New artifact. Your wielder has gained a new artifact. You can review your inventory and equipment in the wielder sheet next to your wielder's portrait, which I guess is up here then. An artifact will be auto-equipped if your wielder has an empty equipment slot in the right type. Okay. So this is our wielder sheet. Gives an overview of your wielder. This is where you check your skills, powers, inventory, and equipment, and modifiers. Skills are abilities you gain as you level up. They give powerful enhancements and can range from gaining gold each turn to increase offenses or more essence. Powers are awarded to a wielder once they reach level 8 and every 8 levels after that. Wielders will gain new powers or the option to upgrade a current power. Powers are similar to skills but more powerful. A wielder can only have 2 different powers at max level 2. Okay. Artifacts are equipable with gear. Wielder attributes. While leading their troops into battle, the wielder pass on values of offense and defense directly to their troops. Offense is divided into melee offense and ranged offense. Okay. When relevant for a specific troop. Movement and view radius are only for the wielder to use on the adventure map and will not directly help troops in battle. And lastly, troop modifiers. Cool. Equip modifiers summary of all modifiers. Okay, so this is like temporary modifiers. Cool. So troop modifiers is what we currently have, because we have 6 offense, 5 plus dagger. And we have 2 from the Aurelian Moonstone, and I guess this is the temporary one, and this is our equipment. And right now we have a dagger and nothing else. And we have command more troops in a greater army. Okay, and then guard, which is this thing. Okay, cool. Let's keep on trucking because we do have some movement left, right? Yep. And now we don't. So we shall end round 1. Ooh, it's glowy. Got 700 gold. Oh no! So, oh, okay. Some wounded soldiers appeared from the forest and snapped to attention. This was Cecilia's Corvus Reserve, and it clearly is in combat recently. Hail, Baroness, the Corvus Reserve awaits your command. Lieutenant, you've seen some combat. What's the situation and the status of the mines? Our scouts detected hostiles about, my lady. The gold mine to the south has been seized by rebels. We also encountered an unexpectedly well-armed force at Flint Hill to the west. We took heavy casualties and were forced to retreat. How well armed? They have crossbows and swords, and bandolers and knights ride with them. This is no peasant uprising. Okay. Gather the troops who march for Flint Hill. Right. No. Yep. Cool. I guess I could have pressed mass move, but I wanted to know what the movement thing was. I guess we should go down here just for the sake of it. Guess I want to get my resources first. Let's get some more rangers because we can hold even more rangers. Stand down, this mine belongs to the barony of Stoutheart. Belongs to me! We'll do something to to go back to your castle and prepare for storm. There's one coming, I gather. Ooh. Okay, let me have a sip of tea, and then we're going to get into troop deployment. On the deployment screen, you can rearrange your troops before entering battle. You can only place troops on tiles with your team's colors. Tiles that are elevated high ground give bonuses to offense and defense to both melee and ranged units. Ranged troops can target any enemy within their range, and within their deadly range they will inflict double damage. There's no line of sight. The only limit is how far their weapons reach. But note, you can increase their range by moving to higher ground. Okay, so this is essentially the fact that they have deadly and then normal is the same as in Heroes of Might and Magic, except there it's like, oh, you do deal half damage at a certain range. In the top right corner, you can see enemy troops, if you have enough scouting. They will be placed on the colored tiles on the right side of the battlefield. Oh yeah, okay, so we can see, for example, it's 11 to 20 militia. And then realize that the opposing army is too powerful, you can withdraw at no penalty. If the enemy engages you, there's no possibility to withdraw. The quick battle option will auto-resolve the battle and present outcomes for you. After the battle, you'll be presented with your results. Victory or defeat. The troops lost in battle will be shown on each side. If the two combatants are wielders, there's a chance of spoils of war in the form of artifact. If you're defeated, you lost all troops, which means that your wielder is dead. A dead wielder can be revived at a cost or for free after a given number of rounds at any town or settlement. Okay. So, manual battle, please. Cool home-style combat. That is what we're expecting and hoping to find. In battle, your goal is to kill all enemy units. Your wielder, or the enemy wielder, is not present on the battlefield, but acts as a spellcaster from behind enemy lines. In order to the order of battle follows the battle queue, which is based on each troop's initiative. You can only control a troop on their battle turn. Use right mouse to move and target enemy troops. Hover an enemy troop with your cursor will provide an attack preview. Using left mouse on a troop will give you full display of information. When a troop gets a turn, the wielder will gain essence for your spell casting. The wielder also generates essence it might have gained from artifacts, specialization skills at the start of each new battle round. The spell buttons will indicate available spells you can currently cast. The quick bar will by default auto-populate the top available spells for ease of access. Yeah, so I don't think we have any. Obstacles such as stake barrels and other objects can be cleared by damaging them. High ground, we know that. We also know that. Many troops have attack of opportunity. If you move a troop into an enemy troop's melee range, their zone of control, and then try to move within it, through or leave the area, the enemy troop will perform a free attack. Most troops also have abilities. During a turn they can move and attack, or move and use an ability. Remember that using an ability will in most cases end that turn on the troop. Okay. Okay, so what do I... So this is footmen. They do 2 to 5 damage. Their movement 3. Huh. Can I not? I wonder if I can... I kind of want to see if I can... Is there any way for me to skip the turn? Okay, spells. We will... they cost essence to cast. Sure. Quick bar, sure. Yeah. I'm sure that all makes sense. We'll learn that later. I mean, I guess I just move forward then. I'm going to take hits from this and this. Yeah. Ow. Ow. More spells available. Your wielder has, again, more essence and more spells are available to cast. If your wielder has enough essence, you can cast multiple spells on each of your troops. Battle turns. Each battle turn, your current troop gives your wielder essence to be used in spellcasting. Essence sources such as artifact and skill will add. Okay. So what do we have? We have... Okay. Boom. Okay, yeah, so we've entered zone of control here. Well, this is just extremely weak sauce. Ow. We gain... Oh, I should have checked out the other spells I had. But, hey. We won. We lost a bunch of our... well, 2 of our footmen. It's ours. Can we have a look at the spells you have? So you have Quicken. What's this? Okay, I don't know what that is. But this is, I'm guessing, the different spell types. Or the... Because she only has Order. She has Order 3, I think. Yeah, well, okay, so Command, which is, I think, the thing. Okay, no. She gets Order Essence from troops. We do not have any of that. Oh, these are combinations. Oh, the doy. Okay, so Quicken. Protection. Oh, that's nice. Pacify. Okay. And... Wow. So, let's go over. Oh, out of movement. Boo. Give me the gold. It's ours now. We did it. And now we get to go home. Oh, well, not home. We get to go back. So far, like, outside... Ooh. Okay, source of power. Outside of the, like, the... I do find the combination of, like, pixel art here and a very clean, non-pixel arty UI is a bit of a weird combo, but fine. She was a wielder and could draw upon the essence of her troops. As she shouted the old tribute to order, she felt its essence power her. Okay, what did she actually get out of that? Oh, we lost... We visited the old battlefield and we lost a bunch of offense. But we gained a massive amount of defense. Yep. And then we got tribute to order. So we have more order now for the next bit. Alright, and we can hover over this and it'll show us as well. Let's keep going this way. Seems between 20. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go up here first. Because there's a rebel roadblock there and I don't want to deal with it right now. Let's get more soldiers. As we can... Well... There's a lot of stuff up here. What was the... Shit, I wasn't paying attention to what... We got... Okay, we got some armor that gave us even more defense. And now, hundreds of years ago, the Emperor Aurelia spanned the whole world. Oh, so AA is after Aurelia. Statues of the Empress can still be found spread out across Arleon, and many folks speak dreamingly of the golden years of Aurelia. Plus 10 initiative. Cool. Yeah, no, so far this is very, like, early Heroes of Might and Magic. And I was looking around what else there was, because this is an early access. And they actually have a map builder, as well. That you can, so you can build maps to play. So very, like, Home 3-esque. Which is very neat. I'm hoping that it holds up. Because we're, like, you know, we're only in the tutorial, right? Ish. So we'll see how it goes. But so far, very nice. These aren't... You know what? I kind of feel for the rebels a bit. Put down your weapons, answer my question, I'll be merciful. When old Lord Hammond was decapitated by Fathernet. You go... No, actually, no, you be on... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I don't know, I feel for the rebels. No rebel scum. Oh, I can't shoot that. I'm very sad. I mean, I'm not going to reach that, so... Right. Still can't reach it. And now that thing can hit me. Well, that was stupid. Oh well. Well, that's fine. We did it. We murder them. Even though I thought we should have been lenient. But here we are. We weren't. We lost a poor footman even though we had massive amount of defense. Hooray! She leveled up! Leveling up your wielder is all about skills and powers. You can choose to either upgrade a skill your wielder already knows, learn a new skill, or increase the wielder's ability to command their troops by unlocking more slots in their army. The new skills are determined by the class of your wielder. Spellcasters will more often be offered essence-related skills than battle-oriented wielders. Some skills are also not available to be picked before you reach a high enough level. At level 8, you will be able to choose their first power. From there on, the wielder will present new power options. Powers are superior to skills. You are able to choose the level up menu if you need to review things or don't feel ready to pick a skill or power. You can always come back to your choices by clicking on the level circuit by the wielder portrait. Okay. Right, so I can close this and then just come up. So, right, so this is not, this is still the same. Right, so we currently have 3 troops, so if I got more commands, I'd be able to have more. I think archery, considering how many archers we have. So let's try that. Oh, there's a looted cart. Yes, please. Yeah, so we have... Oh, what's this? Okay, so these are the essence she has unlocked. So if we look at a wielder sheet now, yeah, she has archery, she's guard. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. Never played the old home games, to be honest. I think I started with 4, but the new ones got stale, I have to say. Also a map editor already. At least I got play made. I mean, this is an early access title, and I think it makes sense for the type of game this is to be like, you know what? Let's have the... Because an issue with early access content is often that there isn't enough stuff to play. Threat level towards Cecilia unknown, but we don't necessarily know how strong the bannerless knights are. We just know that there's between 1 and oh, I can't go this way. Fine, let's go fight. As the Cecilia troops approach Flint Hill, a well-armed force of soldiers wearing no barony's colors came to meet them. Also, there is multiplayer in this. I'm not, you know, I haven't. This is literally the first time I'm playing it, and I was told to start with a tutorial, which makes sense. But you know, it'll be interesting to see if the multiplayer is actually something to have. Knights Arch New no wondering about it force. Well, okay. Few knights, few archers, several footmen. Manual battle, please. Oh, he moved forward. Okay. Okay, so... oh, I should actually... I should look at these. So these are knights. They have 30 health. And they have a movement of 5. Okay, so this thing's actually going to get over here. No, it's not, because this is blocking it. But it can get over here, which I guess is a problem. And we're gonna, oh, and we're gonna do between 31 and 47. Cool. Murder that thing, please. Thank you. Oh. Oh, you have to reload? Okay. I hadn't realized you were that shit, but okay. If I go here, yeah, I'm in range. Cool. We're doing it. We're slowly but surely murdering him. We are at least like we're losing troops, which is neat. Honestly, I don't remember most of the Heroes of Might and Magic. I just recall I've played a lot of King's Legacy, which has the same type of combat mechanic, but the overworld is different. And that's fun. It's the one thing I'm curious about is see how this game handles, you know, actual good combat. Because the issue with Hoi 3 I had when watching YouTube content is that there's a very specific way you do combat, which is you do a lot of extra stacks, and then you have like one person in each stack because a unit can only attack one stack one time. So you have one death stack that kills everything, and then you have a bunch of other stacks that just, you know, do other things. Right. Defeat the rebels and ensure to the production of stout hard S is my duty. The knights and the soldiers appear recently armed all the local. They seized our quarries and mines and started sending the shipments south toward Barkspur, where the patron awaits. And none are used to get. None is to the local. We sent a message to Hope's Glade to warn them and ask for help, but the messenger never returned. Wow. She is very much like, why didn't you tell me the thing? Okay, well, time to claim stuff, I guess. I do not like this woman. Can we upgrade troops? No. Okay, we can spend all our money on getting peasants. We should check the rest of it. Okay, and this gives us even more defense. Cool. 2 stone. 2 stone. Fine, let's buy all of them. They were kind of useless. Give me the stone. Give me the stone. Let's go here. +5 movement. I think that's all we had here. Yep. Yeah, like I understand why that's how you play the combat in Home 3. It's just not like a gameplay style I enjoy, if that makes sense. Like I don't hold it against people that really like Home 3 to do it. It's just like, eh. Small band of Cecilia's scouts stood waiting along the roadside. Come from your warden, Velia of Thorncliffe. As per your command, your troops are concealed at the forest edge. This is not the forest edge. These troops are camped within the tender wild. You may have disturbed the Fae. The Fae, my lady. Surely the Fae are only a myth. Did my ancestors sign a covenant with mythological creatures? The laws of the leaves still stand, and we must make sacrifice or break the peace. Consider... Thursday, stop it. Consider what we must forfeit to the forest beings to atone for your error. Wow. From memory history, there is an offering tree southwest of here. Join up, Corporal. I need all my troops, even the one who makes a mistake. Okay. Mass move. Okay, hang on. There's a cat here that needs... I need to pet for a bit, clearly. So if this goes up on YouTube, this might be a good place to end the first episode. So I'm going to do that.